Hello and welcome. Today we'll be crocheting this fun little roasted turkey coaster. It also works as an applique, or you can make a bunch and string them together for a feast-themed garland. PDF versions are available on my Ravelry and Ko-Fi, both will be linked in the description. To make this, you will need a 4mm or size G crochet hook, orangish brown and a little bit of white worsted weight cotton yarn, a tapestry needle, and some scissors. To get started, we'll be doing a magic ring. If you don't want to do a magic ring, you can do a chain 2 or 3 and then slip stitch into that first stitch and then crochet as normal. To do a magic ring, you hold the tail of your yarn underneath your first 2 forefingers, then you cross over top of them, then wrap around and cross over that first strand. It should make a little X. Now with your hook, you go underneath that first leg of the X and over top of your working yarn, pull it under and up, and pull through that loop you just made, and that's your magic ring. From here, we'll chain 2, and then we'll be crocheting 10 double crochet into this magic ring. To do a double crochet, you yarn over your hook, insert, yarn over and pull up, yarn over and then pull through 2, yarn over and pull through 2. That's a double crochet. Make 9 more and I'll meet you back. You should have 10 double crochet. From here we'll be closing the magic ring, and to do this we'll pull on this tail. You want to pull firmly but gently. If you pull too hard it can snap and you'll have to start over. So just put firm, steady pressure. You should feel it give a little as it's pulling out the slack. Now we'll be slip stitching into this first double crochet that we made. And that's your completed round 1. Now for this pattern, the joining slip stitch and beginning chains do not count as stitches. You will be working into the same stitch that you joined with a slip stitch at the beginning of the next round. So for this next round, we'll chain 2, and then make a double crochet into that same stitch you joined with a slip stitch. That's what that means. Now for round 2, we're going to be doing 10 double crochet increases all the way around. So what that is it's just 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So we already have one here. We make another double crochet, and that's your double crochet increase. So do another 9 and I'll meet you back. Now you should have 10 double crochet increases for a total of 20 stitches in this round. You slip stitch to join in that first double crochet that you made, and that's your completed round 2. This third round is where we start to give the turkey its shape. So to get started with that, we start with a chain 1 and then we half double crochet, and to do that you yarn over as if you're going to double crochet, insert, pull up, and then just pull through all 3. That's a half double crochet. Now we're going to double crochet into the same stitch to make it an increase. And then from there, we make 3 double crochet increases. That's 1 double crochet increase, our second double crochet increase, and our third double crochet increase. Then we make a lone double crochet, followed by another double crochet increase, and then we follow that by 3 regular old double crochets. Now do 2 more double crochet increases, followed by 3 regular double crochets, then a double crochet increase, followed by 1 regular double crochet, then do 3 double crochet increases, and then we'll double crochet into this last stitch, and then we're going to make a half double crochet into that same stitch. And then slip stitch into that first half double crochet that we made. That's your completed round 3. Now don't worry if it's cupping a little bit, that will work out as we continue. Round 4 is going to be more shaping, so start with another chain 1 and do a half double crochet. And then 4 double crochet increases in the next stitches. Followed by 3 regular double crochets, and then follow that by 1 half double crochet. And in the next stitch we're going to half double crochet increase, which again just means making 2 of those stitches in the same stitch. So half double crochet, and then another half double crochet into that same stitch. Follow that by another half double crochet. And then follow that by double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Then we're going to make 2 double crochet increases. And then follow that by a double crochet in the next 4 stitches. Followed by a half double crochet, a half double crochet increase, followed by a half double crochet, and then 3 double crochet. Then make a double crochet increase in the next 4 stitches. And then half double crochet into that last stitch of this round. And slip stitch to join. That's your completed round 4. Now round 5 is where we make the wings and drumsticks. We'll be using a new stitch called the treble or triple crochet, which I will demonstrate when we get to the first wing. Now we will not be doing a beginning chain, because for the first stitch of this round, we will be making another slip stitch into that first stitch. Then we single crochet, half double crochet, half double crochet increase, followed by a half double crochet, and then a single crochet increase. And this is where we start to make the first wing. Do a slip stitch, then chain 2, and double crochet into that same stitch. And this is where I'll show you how to make a treble or triple crochet. Yarn over, then yarn over again, insert your hook, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. That's how you triple or treble crochet. Now we'll be doing treble crochet increases for all of the wings and drumsticks. To do this, you just treble crochet again into that same stitch, so that stitch has 2 worked into it. So again, yarn over as if you're going to double crochet, then just yarn over again, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over and pull through 2. That's how you triple crochet, and you just made your first treble crochet increase. Do that 2 more times for a total of 3 treble crochet increases. Now you should have 3 treble crochet increases. From here, we'll be chaining 4, and we'll single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So we count 1, 2, and we'll single crochet into that second chain. I find I like to work into the back loop of the chain so that it leaves this nice finished edge for when we're done. Really, you can do whatever you want. So that's single crochet. Then we're going to half double crochet into that next chain. And then we're going to double crochet into that next chain. Now we slip stitch into the base of that last treble crochet increase. And that is your completed first wing. From here, you make 4 more slip stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we'll be making the drumstick, which is extremely similar to the wing. So we slip stitch, chain 2, double crochet into that same stitch, and make 3 treble crochet increases. After your 3 treble crochet increases, chain 3, half double crochet into the second chain from the hook, and then we'll be double crochet increasing into this next chain. So that's 1 double crochet, and then make your second double crochet into that chain. And now we slip stitch into the base of the last treble crochet increase. And that's your first drumstick. Now we make 2 slip stitches, then single crochet, then 2 single crochet increases, followed by a single crochet and 2 more slip stitches. From here, we'll be doing the same thing we did for the drumstick and the wing, just backwards. So make another slip stitch, then chain 3, half double crochet into that second chain, then double crochet increase into the next chain. Then we make a treble crochet increase into that same stitch as that slip stitch. Now make 2 more treble crochet increases. Now we double crochet into the next stitch, and then chain 2 and slip stitch into that same stitch. That's your second drumstick. Now we make 4 more slip stitches, and then we'll start the last wing. So make another slip stitch, then chain 4, single crochet into the second chain from the hook, half double crochet into the next chain, now double crochet into the next chain. Now we treble crochet increase into the same stitch as that first slip stitch. And then make 2 more treble crochet increases. Double crochet into the next stitch, chain 2, and slip stitch into the same stitch. That's your second wing. Now we will single crochet increase into the next stitch, followed by a half double crochet, then a half double crochet increase, followed by another half double crochet, then single crochet, and a slip stitch. Now we slip stitch into our very first slip stitch of the round to join. And now we fasten off, and the hard part is done. Now we just have the little bones to make. To make the bones, we will be joining our white yarn in the space between the half double crochet and the chain on the tip of the drumsticks. I find it gives a cleaner look if I insert my hook first and then draw the slip knot through, but really you can do whatever you want. Here we join with a slip stitch. Now we chain 3, and we're going to slip stitch into the second chain from the hook. Again, I like working in the back loop of the chain. Find it looks nicer in the end. This is a little tough, especially with cotton yarn. Just be patient. It's a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 1 and slip stitch into that second chain again. And now we slip stitch into the next chain. Now we slip stitch into that base where we joined. And there you go. Cut your yarn and fasten off, and that is one completed little drumstick. Now let's do the second one. Again, we're joining in the space between the half double crochet and the chain on the tip of the drumstick. We're joining with a slip stitch, and then we chain 3 and slip stitch into that second chain from the hook. Then chain 1, slip stitch again into that second chain. Now slip stitch into the next chain. Now slip stitch into the base where we joined. And there you go. 2 little completed drumsticks. Weave in your ends and you have finished your roasted turkey coaster. Now this pattern could benefit from blocking if you wanted to go above and beyond, but personally I'd rather eat sand. If you enjoyed this pattern, you might also enjoy my pumpkin coaster pattern. I'll have it linked in the description. I also have a variety of fun patterns on my Ravelry, Etsy, and Ko-Fi. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I am Spoony Handiworks on all platforms I have an account on. I'd be happy to help with whatever you need. Bye!